Hi everybody, this is Joe from PrepAgent. Let me know if you can hear me and we will begin. Hope everybody's having a great day. So we will start, we'll do transfer of property. And just to give everybody a heads up, if there are any internet issues today, we'll switch over to Adrian and he'll pick it up from there. So we should be good to go. Property transfer, I should say. So Adrian is ready to pick up the mic if anything should happen. Right, Adrian? Okay. I believe we are ready. Let's do the first question on the board. What is a written and executed entirely and handwritten of the testator? A, intestate will, B, written will, C, invalid will, or D, holographic will? And the answer is D, holographic will. And by the way, guys, if there's a lot of buffering, refresh your screen and it should be better if that tends to happen. Okay, so a holographic will is one that's entirely written by your own hand. What is an intestate will? Who knows what an intestate means? What is intestate? What do you guys think? What do you think is intestate? Intestate means no will. If you have no will and no heirs and the government can't identify your property or who it should go to, what government power do they have where they could take that property? What do you guys think? Escheat. Good job, Mike. They'd have the power of escheat. Escheat is a government power. What are the other three government powers? What do you guys think? What are the other three government powers? So we have police power, eminent domain, taxation, and escheat. Police power, eminent domain, taxation, and escheat. Good. Nice job, everybody. In order to avoid successor's liability in the buying of a business, which of the following should be filed? A, certificate of clearance, B, security agreement, C, bill of sale, or D, doctrine of estoppels? The answer is A. Nice job, Mike. First one on the board there. It is a certificate of clearance. Good. Certificate of clearance. Certificate of clearance just clears you from liability when transferring a property for a business. In which of the following situations would a property be reassessed? A, annually. B, when the property has been rehabilitated or remodeled. C, when sold, or D, every 2 years? Okay, and the answer is C. Everybody like how Arthur made it so when you click check answer, it doesn't say incorrect answer. He fixed that because in the last few webinars, we've had a lot of people kept saying, why does it say incorrect answer? That's the voice I heard in my head when I was reading that. Okay, so the answer is when sold. So who assesses property? Who assesses property? What do you guys think? Who assesses property? Yes, it does work in your town, Ann. It always assesses when sold. Okay, the assessor. The assessor. Can the appraiser use the assessor's records to come up with their value? Can the appraiser use the assessor's records to come up with their value? It also gets assessed when it's sold, Ann. Okay, no. They have to do their own independent study. Good job, everybody. Property taxes are described as ad valorem taxes. Ad valorem most nearly means A, replacement value, B, market value, C, reproduction value, or D, according to value. What do you guys think? Who knows the answer? And the answer is D, according to value. Who here has seen my new video on Instagram TV? Anybody seen that? It's a new thing I was playing with, IGTV. Who's seen it? It's me on natural with a camera in front of my face explaining real estate exam concepts. It's not hugely fancy. My makeup artist is out of town, so it's just me as me being me. Mike, come on, join the modern era. Okay, here we go. Which of the following items can be deducted for income tax purposes on real estate which is held as personal residence? A, annual depreciation. B, property taxes and mortgage interest. C, losses which occur if the property is sold. Or D, expenses of repair, maintenance, and care. Mike, it's part of the studying. Thanks, Rosanna. Rosanna's got my back. Okay, the answer is B, property taxes and mortgage interest. Adrian, can you pull up the Agent School Instagram and give everybody that link? It's Real Estate Agent School. I want you guys to really look at Real Estate Agent School, the Instagram there. It'll really help you guys get your business off the ground. By the way, I don't want to get too much into this today, but I say it a lot. And I can't emphasize it enough. Your goal is not to pass the real estate exam. The goal is to make money in real estate. And passing the real estate exam is one step towards that process. So you guys need to be building your online presence now. Enter the modern era, have an online presence so that when you are ready to sell and you do have your license, you would have had some credibility online that will make people want to work with you, because one of the things you're going to be fighting against after you pass is credibility. And I talk a lot about things that you could do online that you do not need a license for, the things you do need a license for. You should be doing everything right now that you don't need a license for, like posting images, building a following, and you should be aware what you can do before you pass and things you do after you pass. I mean, let's face it, if you guys are going to look for a real estate agent or anybody to help you, you're going to check them online. At least you should. Am I right or am I wrong, guys? You do a little online check to see what they're all about and see what kind of presence they have online. And if there's a really good presence that shows they know what they're doing and shows that they're organized and shows that they're serious, you're more likely to work with them, and you can start to build that now. I want you guys to be successful. Okay, here we go. Under federal income tax law, the basis of real property is the property's A, assessed value prior to sale, B, purchase price minus any existing assumed loans, C, fair market value, or D, cost. Okay, what do you guys think the answer is? And the answer is D, the cost basis. It's the initial cost of the property. We all want to make money, right, guys? Sell real estate, make money, get paid. Right, Erica Hall? Give me a thumbs up. Congratulations, Michelle Loveless. I passed yesterday in Louisiana. I'm here out of habit. Michelle, I actually know somebody who wants to buy a property in Baton Rouge. I'll send them your way. Okay, here we go. Which of the following deeds contains no expressed or implied warranties? A, a warranty deed. B, a quitclaim deed. C, a grant deed. Or D, a bargain and sale deed. Michelle, give us an interesting fact about Louisiana since you passed, so we all fall in love with Louisiana. Go. Okay, while she's doing that, the answer there should be quitclaim deed. Do you guys know what a quitclaim deed is? What's a quitclaim deed? When would you use a quitclaim deed? Why is it there? What's the deal with the quitclaim deed? You have parishes, not counties. I think I knew that from watching Dukes of Hazzard. Or maybe that's Alabama. Okay, so a quitclaim deed is when you want immediate transfer of the property. Immediate transfer of the property. You immediately transfer the property over to somebody else's name. As the question said, there's no expressed or implied warranties, which means what you see is what you get. Typically, if you are selling to somebody in a normal situation that wasn't super close to you, like in a normal sale, you would use either a warranty deed or a grant deed, depending on where you're at. But you would not use a quitclaim deed. What is a deed? Who knows? What is a deed? Anybody? What is a deed? Who knows what is a deed? What do you guys think is a deed? A deed represents evidence of the transfer. Evidence of the transfer. How's my audio doing today, guys? Am I doing well? Adrian, give me that thumbs up. Okay, a deed is evidence of a transfer. Good. And title represents ownership. It's such Murphy's Law. I wasn't sure if the Wi-Fi and the audio was going to be great, so we had Adrian in place to help me if anything happened, and of course, nothing happens today. Of course, we're good to go. Whenever you're ready, nothing bad happens. When you're not ready is when the bad stuff happens. Right, guys? Isn't that Murphy's Law? Or is that serendipity? No, serendipity is something different. Okay, the marginal tax rate is defined as A, the tax rate which is applied to the last dollar earned, B, 22% of gross income, C, the tax rate which is applied to the next dollar earned, or D, the 29% tax rate. Who's ever heard of the 29% tax rate? And you guys ever heard of that famous 29% tax rate? Who's heard of that 29% tax rate? Anybody? Anybody? A lot of you guys going with C. Ann says, no, never heard of it. And Ann, I'm going to go with you. And I have never heard of it either. I've never heard of the 29% tax rate. So why do I say that? Don't circle it then. Everybody got it? If you've never heard of it, don't circle it. Do you remember that rule for the exam? I've never heard of the 29% tax rate. I've never taught anything about the 29% tax rate in the webinars. You guys have not studied anything about it. I don't even know if it's a real thing. So therefore, don't circle it. Everybody got it? Everybody right? I promise not to circle things I've never heard of. Don't doubt yourself. I don't want you guys ever looking at your exam being like, well, it sounds really important. I don't really know what it is, but it sounds like a super important thing. Therefore, I'm going to proceed with justifying it in my head so I could circle it. Don't do that. Everybody got that? Who here is guilty of that? Where something sounds kind of important and they start justifying it in their head, even though they've never really heard of it, and they end up questioning themselves. And before you know it, they're circling a wrong answer. Anybody else guilty of that? I know I've been guilty of that. Okay, here we go. The cost basis of a single family residence can be adjusted for which of the following? A, fire insurance premiums. B, interest paid on a loan. C, depreciation. Or D, room or patio addition. And I love your honesty that you did it before, but you're not going to do it anymore. Okay, the answer here is D, room or patio addition. That can be adjusted. Okay. Really quick, lightning round. Who could tell me what ad valorem is Latin for? We did this question earlier. Everybody should answer it as quickly as possible. Ad valorem. Who's fastest on the keyboard? Ooh, excuse me. Ad valorem. Go. Who is fastest on the keyboard? Oh, Blake got the full one. Monica said value, but Blake said according to value. Blake, you get a big fist bump. Adrian, if you could give Blake a fist bump, whatever emoji that would be, he deserves it. Okay, Jeopardy speed round. All right, title to personal property is transferred by A, notice of bulk transfer, B, chattel mortgage, C, bill of sale, D, security. Thank you, Rosanna. You are a very polite lady. I appreciate that. Okay, the answer is bill of sale. Bill of sale. Speed round. The 4 essentials of a valid contract are, go. What are the 4 essentials of a valid contract? Go. Who's got this absolutely memorized? This is a concept we all should know. It should be one of the easier things. 4 essentials of a valid contract. Let's see who's on their toes. Ooh, and Maria's for a fixture. Nice job, Monica Ramirez. First one on the board with the correct answer. Capable parties, offered acceptance, lawful object consideration. Great job, Monica Ramirez. No relation to Adrian Ramirez. Maybe you guys are related. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Did we just do this question? If we did, we're going to do it again. All the following are sufficient to convey an interest in real property except A, deed, B, agreement of sale, C, bill of sale, or D, lease. Sarah Kaminsky. Did you write me on Facebook or Instagram today, Sarah? I think I saw that. Did I write back to you? I think I did. Was that somebody else? Okay, the answer is bill of sale. Bill of sale. Oh, I realize this is just multiple questions about the same concept. Bill of sale used to transfer ownership of what? Appearances, real property, fixtures, or personal property. And we should all know the answer here is D, personal property. I got to talk to Arthur about randomizing these questions. Get the order more random. Okay, this is a little different. To alienate title to property, 1A, encumbers the title, B, conveys title, C, clouds the title, or D, records a homestead. I'm so excited. The webinar is going well today with the Wi-Fi and everything. There's nobody in the background. There's no construction. There's nobody making annoying noises. Do you guys hear it in my voice? I feel a little more peppy today. A little more pep in the step. Okay, the answer is conveys title. To alienates, to get rid of it. Alienate, to convey. Thanks, Ashley. Ashley Jackson. Whenever I hear somebody with the last name Jackson, I think of that song where they go, "Sorry, Miss Jackson, I am for real." Anybody know that song? Didn't mean to make it all up. Woo. Starbucks was delicious this morning. Okay, when a government body takes private real property for necessary public use, certain legal passes must be followed, such as taking and exercise the right of A, eminent domain, C, zoning, B, zoning, C, escheat, or D, police power. Didn't I say the woo, Ashley Jackson? I think I said the woo. All the children of the 90s should know that musical reference. Okay, and the answer here is A, eminent domain. Before we said the 4 government powers, eminent domain was one of them. What are the other 3? Go. The 4 government powers are what? This is super important. I didn't say the woo. The 4 government powers: police power, eminent domain, taxation, and escheat. Police power, eminent domain, taxation, and escheat. What is the process used to take somebody's property under the rights of eminent domain? What is the process used to take your property under the rights of eminent domain? What do you guys think? Condemnation. What is the process if you want to sue the government because you believe they ruined your property and they owe you money. What is the process then? That would be inverse condemnation. Inverse condemnation. Good. A written summary of the history of all conveyances and legal proceedings affecting a specific parcel of real estate is called an A, certificate of title, B, title insurance policy, C, affidavit of title, or D, abstract of title. What do you guys think? The answer is D, abstract of title. Involuntary methods of conveying property include all the following except A, quitclaim, B, condemnation, C, adverse possession, or D, escheat. And the answer is quitclaim. It's a big definition. Title to real property is conveyed by deed when A, delivered to and accepted by the grantee, B, signed by the grantee and delivered by the grantor, C, signed by the grantor, or D, recorded by the grantee. Answer is delivered to and accepted by the grantee. Which is true about restrictive covenants? A, they are placed by government agencies in public record. B, they are placed by private parties in a deed. C, they are placed by government agencies in a deed. Or D, they are voidable by successive owners. B, they are placed by private parties in a deed. All right, good job, everybody. Good luck, Jonathan. Everybody say good luck to Jonathan. In as many languages as possible, we want to say good luck to Jonathan so he gets all the luck in the world. Good luck, buena suerte, and whatever else we could say. Okay, here we go. Boa sorte. There's that Portuguese. Bona fortuna. I think that's Portuguese as well. One's good luck and one's good fortune. Portuguesa. The two requirements which governmental units must observe in the exercise of power of eminent domain are: A, the proposed use must be both practical and public. Oh, nice one, Adrian. B, the proposed use must be public and compensation must be paid to the owner. C, the proposed use must be practical and just compensation must be paid to the owner. Or D, the inconvenience to the owner must not be greater than the benefit to the public and the government use must be justify the taking. Nice job, Anne. Speaking French. Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui. Un peu. I speak lots of languages. I'm multilingual. The main purpose of a deed is to: A, provide evidence of the terms of a real property transaction. B, provide a written instrument that can be recorded. C, evidence of the change of title transfer of an interest in real property. Or D, identify the parties involved in a real property transfer. And the answer is C, evidence of the change of title of an interest in real property. Are you guys dog people or cat people? Dog people or cat people? I feel like most people are dog people. A quitclaim deed to a parcel of real property conveys only the present interest, right, and title of the A, property owner, B, grantor, C, occupant, or D, grantee. You eat dogs and cats? Ugh. Okay, the answer here is grantor. Conveys all the interest. Remember, grantor give. OR gives. They give. Is it just me, or if somebody is cruel to an animal, I don't really trust them? What do you guys think? Do you guys judge people and judge their level of empathy by the way they treat an animal or a dog or whatever the animal is in the room? If somebody like abuses an animal, I'm kind of like, we're not hanging out today. After I yell at them, of course. Okay, here we go. A valid deed must contain A, a granting clause, B, an acknowledgement, C, a recital of consideration, or D, the grantee's signature. You know, Jamila, you say that, but my uncle is a veterinarian, used to say that somebody who abuses an animal is one step away from abusing a person because they lack empathy and they have the ability to inflict pain without any remorse. The difference between an animal and a person is the animal cannot fight back or respond, so they're an easy target. So if a person's an easy target, then watch out. So I hear you, Jamila. I hear what you're saying. I agree with you. Okay, here we go. A valid deed must contain a granting clause. A granting clause. My uncle was a smart guy. Although he always used to eat the dog food at holidays to gross us out. We always go, ew, ew, gross. But we kind of thought it was funny too, so we did it. Okay, here we go. Which of the following would cause a grant deed to be invalid at its inception? A, legal incompetence of the grantee. B, it was dated on a legal holiday. C, it was acknowledged. Or D, legal incompetence of the grantor. What do you guys think? Good point, Anne. And the answer is legal incompetence of the grantor. Good. Guys, don't forget, I'm back tomorrow. I'm doing a webinar tomorrow as well. Remember, this month we wanted to try and help out the weekend warriors. So we tried to do some on Saturdays this month. So please don't forget that. We wanted to help out the people who can't make these webinars during, a typical 9 to 5 day. When a judgment is duly recorded, subsequent buyers and innocent purchasers who are ignorant of the recording have received A, legal notice, B, constructive notice, C, actual notice, or D, passive notice. Sarah, it's the same time as today. So it would be 10 o'clock California time, that's Pacific time, 1 o'clock East Coast time, and you guys do the math of where you are in the middle. All right, the answer is constructive notice. Constructive notice. All right, guys, that's it for today. I really enjoyed it today. I'm glad you guys attended. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. This is Joe from PrepAgent with Adrian Ramirez, and we will see you guys then. Adrian, I'm actually thinking I'm going to call you after this webinar about doing it on Monday. So guys, also look for a webinar on Monday. We might update that schedule. So I may do one on Monday. Everybody got it? So next week I may do it on Monday. Just remember to check the Facebook page. Adrian, if you could put a link to that Facebook events page, that'd be great. And that will have the updated schedule. We're going to work to always keep that updated. All right. So in addition to the emails, make sure you check that Facebook page. It's the PrepAgent Facebook page. Click on events, and that's where our updated schedule will always be. You do not need to have Facebook. You do not need to like our page to see it because that events page is public. You just need the link, and you guys could just go there. So if Adrian, you could post that link, that'd be great. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.